Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Greatly Grant channel. In this channel, we are talking about the UAG grant updates and information, and also we are also going to be updating you on the Theobarth and IMF and other grant informations. If you are new on this channel, consider subscribing so that when next we publish our next video, you will be kindly notified. Thank you once again for having me on Greatly channel. Bye for now.
We are here to give you a very sound update based on our expectations, and I think this is going to really spark something within you as you listen to this, knowing that we are the hem of affairs and things are really, really in order. And you need to know this for yourself, know this and know this for good. As you listen to this voice note, it's just a leeway towards your breakthrough. So take your coffee, take your tea, take your drinks, and listen to the end. I'm going to really expand on it after this submission. Comrade, your time now.
Good morning, great people, wonderful men and women that God I remember in this our generation time. I would have come up yesterday to brief us a little, but I want to really confirm it fully. I've tried to make several calls yesterday. It wasn't easy, and yesterday is also a very hot day between me and Madam. We worked yesterday, sending and correction, and everything was successfully done yesterday. And then I got in the information I need to get this morning, and that is why I am coming up. Actually, all the information we are hearing that the stakeholder have gotten the money is 100% correct. Have at the back of your mind that it is perfectly done. And again, it could have been the distribute from today or tomorrow, but because tomorrow Friday is public holiday, tomorrow Friday. So let me not say hopefully, let me say by the special grace of God from Monday, Tuesday, I think wherever you are, begin to prepare yourself. Don't be funny. Just prepare yourself and know how to position yourself. I repeat, prepare yourself and know how to position yourself. Security-wise, mostly many of us are NGO. The money will be coming in this way. They will sell logistics, they will sell miscellaneous, and they will also send the one for those who subscribe under you, and they will also send the one for project. It's like each NGO have been attached to the project, and then you may likely defend the project. I think people who are working for us, they do all those things on our behalf. So that's what Madam said this morning. He go loud and surprise. So please, my friends, in this noble platform or project, please arrange yourself and think about your security. Prepare yourself for the inflow of the financial rainy seasons from next week. I will come up again over the weekend because there's another instruction again my madam is expecting to get. And when she have the instruction, she will come on board to me. But I just want us to prepare ourselves and don't just keep silent and thinking that is the same. everything is set. By next week, we may get in the money in our lap, in our bank account by the grace of God. And then after the pioneer, Ken will be coming up. So maybe by then, we'll also get information. But I have to let us know because we did this project under me. So get yourself prepared and be security conscious. Then finally, maybe there's a voice note that is flying around that the money have been sliced. Of a truth, it is true. It's not that 100 billion we think about. But let's watch out. But the information getting to me this morning that the money have been sliced. But it will not be too poor. Whichever way, bags. So whatever happened again, I will get back to us. But for your security, prepare yourself. Thank you, and God bless us this cool morning. In Jesus' name, amen.
All right, thank you very much for that submission, comrade. We could understand that this long wait is gradually drawing to an end, and the coming week is not going to be ordinary. With it comes the weight of expectations, the fulfillment of these promises, and the dawn of a long-anticipated breakthrough. All signs are simply pointing to one thing, that a stage is finally set and successful delivery is just around the corner. Now, this is not the time for doubts, for distractions, for unnecessary debates. This is the moment to position yourself strategically, mentally, financially, and security-wise, just like you had in that this particular submission. Because when the long-awaited release begins, those who are prepared are going to enjoy the smoothest ride. According to credible update coming right now, the approaching phase of disbursement has been carefully structured. Just like you had logistics is coming with it, miscellaneous allocations are coming with it. The Pioneer subscription and project funds are all parts of this rollout. And those who subscribed under specific leaders or coordinators are expected to receive their dues, while those involved in approved projects would also have the allocations routed through their project leads. In this case, the project defense owners take the lead in their respective groups, ensuring seamless processing and accountability of the defense. You understand? So what this means in simple terms is that you must be positioned. There will be no room for last-minute panic, no room for confusion, no scrambling for details. If you have been following this process up to this point, this is the time to remain so vigilant and well-informed. This coming week, every indicator points to the fact that next week is going to be marking some significant turning point, where several stakeholders have confirmed that preparations have reached their final stages. And this is not the usual speculations or vague anticipations that you used to hear. We have all the drivers and connectors at different sections that have told us that this September is not going to be ordinary. The structures are already in place, and Apostle Professor Ken, a key figure in this process, also expected to be making a national broadcast in a short while. So this broadcast will not only confirm the readiness of the logistics, but it's going to provide some clarity on any remaining gray areas. His words are critical at this stage, and as they will shape public expectations and ensure that everyone aligns with the final steps. More importantly, you should understand that this is not the time to give in to misinformation. Several rumors have been flying around, particularly concerning the figures involved also. And let's be clear with this. Yes, the pioneer process is authentic. You've heard me say that time and time again on this platform. No, the exaggerated humongous amounts being circulated are not realistic. I've said it time and time again also. This does not mean that there will be disappointments. No, far from it. What it means is that while the actual figures may not match the wild claims that is making around, you got to hear of 250,000 to give you 100 billion. That is humongous, and that is not realistic. It's not feasible either. You understand? So they will still be reasonable. They are going to the amount to be paid is still going to be reasonable and substantial, and it's also going to be life changing. But we need to understand the components of the delivery to avoid confusion and unnecessary tension. It's important to break down the structure of what is coming. First, he talked about the logistic allowance. Before the main distribution begins, logistic allowances will be sorted out, and these funds are meant to facilitate some smooth operations, cover administrative needs, ensure that delivery processes are fast and efficient. And if you're directly involved in coordination or distribution phase, you must stay alert to know where you fit into this. Then the miscellaneous allocations, there would be provisions for miscellaneous expenses, which would handle unexpected cost compensations and any incidental requirement that arises during the rollout. And this ensures that there are no delays due to minor financial hiccups within these sections. Then the allocations to subscribers, those who subscribed under recognized coordinators or leaders would have their allocations processed through those channels. If you fall under this category, now is the time to confirm that your details are properly captured and validated to avoid unnecessary last-minute issues. The project allocations for individuals or groups that is tied to specific approved projects, allocations would be handled differently. The pioneer, I'm talking of the pioneer now. You only talk of project when you have to address the pioneer's wing. In these cases, the project defense lead was the leader of this particular pioneer group in whatever place you fall into. The designated head of that project would be the primary point of contact for to make the defense, So make sure that you know who your lead is and maintain communication to stay updated. So what you must do right now, as the long-awaited disbursement begins, there would naturally be increased activities. There would be tension. And unfortunately, some opportunistic threats also might come along with this. When funds of this magnitude are involved, there is always a rise in scams, phishing attempts, even potential physical risks also could come along with the process. But you should ensure to stay alert, just stay very much protected within this wing. If you're expecting a significant allocation, minimize public discussions about it. Not everyone around you has good intentions. Please be wary of fake websites, cloned accounts, some fraudulent messages that will come asking you for processing fees at this nick of time. You understand? So it's no secret that some figures being circulated right now are simply unrealistic. There have been claims suggesting that recipients will receive impossibly high sums, just like we had before. Those rumors built excitement in the minds of people. They also set people for unnecessary disappointments. But the truth remains that the pioneer initiative remains genuine, and the disbursement figures would be reasonable and impactful, though slashed, but they will not match the exaggerated amounts that is being rumored. By tempering expectations now, you prepare your mind to receive the outcome with gratitude and clarity. This is not about lowering your hopes. It's just about aligning your hopes, your concept with realities. What is coming is still life-changing, but it's always wiser to prepare for the feasible and realistic rather than getting carried away by some hype or what have you. All right, so having said that, one of the most significant markers of this stage is the upcoming national broadcast by the country director, and I believe that his statement is going to clarify some timelines, breaking down some categories and reassurance about the authenticity of the process and the final instructions for recipients and stakeholders. Until Ken speaks, avoid falling into the trap of misinformation or unnecessary speculations, what have you. The official word would also clear some doubts and set the tone for what comes next. So, having said that, on the final word, everything we've waited for, that we have worked for, we have worked towards, and prayed about is finally within our reach. The processes are structured, the logistics are ready, the leadership is poised to make its final announcement in a short while. Yes, there have been delays. Yes, there have been confusion at different times, but the fact remains that we are closer now to the finish line than ever before. So, the message is simple. Things are set, history is about to be made, and your preparation today determines your advantage tomorrow.